come down. Here's the pin. This could be it. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really?
Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
Oh, no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight. I'm all for freedom of expression. Whether I agree with Walter, yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am. You're not going to last long if he keeps getting hit by that.
You sure aren't. I don't care how tough you are. These superstars have been given it everything they've got all night.
They sure have.
I saw some pretty dangerous stuff under that ring earlier.
Matt Hardy says that he will. He's putting that weapon to good use.
Oh boy, I think the referee is out of it. They got to start getting sturdier refs. This kind of thing seems to happen a lot. This match proves without a doubt why Smackdown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
What the? That's his opponent's finishing maneuver. He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's all about bringing the hammer down, and that proves it.
He's looking to finish this off right here.
That should do it. The twist of fate. These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
And that's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on. Each of these... What an impact! That's going to do some damage.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
And neither does his opponent. Choke slam! Hell!
He made his opponent look like a... On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
Great. Here's your winner, Kane.
Well, as you just saw, Kane won. That was a pretty good match, I thought, between those two in the hardcore match. Could have gone either way, but we'll see what happens in the future. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and check the ratings for this week. Raw had 4 stars again. I don't know if y'all can see that. They didn't have a match 1. Match 2 is Ashley and Chris Masters losing to Finley and Snitsky. Next was a hardcore single between Sandman losing to Edge. Next was a hardcore tornado tag match between Terry Funk and CM Punk losing to Carlito and JTG, which is kind of weird. And last was an elimination tag tornado tag match where Bret Hart and Stone Cold beat Randy Orton and Umaga. On ECW it was 3 stars. They didn't have a match 1. Match 2 was Kenny Dykstra beating William Regal. Next was elimination tag match where HBK, Shawn Michaels, and Mick Foley lost it, or won against MVP and Gregory Helms, excuse me. And that was 2.5 stars. That was a 1.5 star match between Kenny and Regal. And next was a singles no manager versus with manager. Bobby Lashley beat Johnny Nitro with Batista, and that was 2.5 stars. Next was an elimination tag six-man tag match where John Cena, Triple H, and Sabu lost to King Booker, Marcus Corvon, and Chavo Guerrero. And I will be back with more in a minute, but my battery's dying, so stay tuned. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that, folks. My battery ran dead in my camera. Next, we're going to SmackDown, where it averaged in 3.5 stars. Let me back it up a little bit. Alright, so the tag team match between Rey Mysterio, Shad versus Roddy Piper and Rick Rude got 3 stars. Yeah, move my camera back a little bit more. Excuse me. Alright, I think y'all can see that now. Next, Jeff Hardy versus Elijah Burke got 3 stars. The singles match, Great Khali beating Ric Flair, got 3.5 stars. The submission singles match between The Undertaker and The Rock averaged in 3.5 stars. And the main event, the United States Championship hardcore match, averaged in at 3.5 stars. And gonna go to Sunday, where we will look up WWE.com, see the match of the week. And the match of the week goes to SmackDown again, where Kane prevails. See what happens, and tune in next week to find out the aftermath. So that's good. I'm proud of that. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had the match of the week. Going to the Power 25, Bret Hart's still number 1, and Stone Cold's still number 2. But the Brothers of Destruction moved up to 3rd from 10th, which is really good because they have the United States Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship now. John Cena went down to 4th. Rey Mysterio went up to 5th, which is good. The Rock went down to 6th. DX went down to 7. Mick Foley went up to 8. Ric Flair went down to 9th. Rated RKO went down to 10th. Elijah Burke, the Cruiserweight Champion, went up to 11th. Great Khali went up to 12th. Bobby Lashley went up to 13th. Terry Funk went down to 14th. Roddy Piper went down to 15th. King Booker went up to 16th from 17th. JTG went up to 17th from 19th. Shad went up to 18th from 21. CM Punk went down to 19th from 16th. And the Hardys stayed at 20th. Marcus Corvon went up to 21st. Carlito went up to 22nd. Rick Rude went down to 23rd. Batista went down to 24th. And Mr. Kennedy went down to 25th from 24th. Well, that's it for this week's General Manager Mode. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys with Week 3. Peace.